My name's Caterina and I'm speaking on behalf of our editing team, Valerie, Margrain, Jodie and I. And firstly, we want to thank our wonderful conference host. It's indeed an honour to be able to launch this very much needed publication for the early years at this momentous 40-year celebration of the New Zealand Association for Gifted Children. So to the conference hosts and organisers, and particularly Victoria, who's here somewhere, I think she's just popped round the corner, for helping us organise this space. Thank you so much for your generosity, your hospitality and your monarchy of us as book editors and authors. It's really appreciated. Thank you. I'm just wondering if the people who are here who are chapter writers for the book, if they could just come a little bit forward, because we're very much a collective and we've been doing this together. So if there are any, and I know there are, shimmy your way up. Sue, Brand, Corolla, and Mel. Anyone else? Okay. So firstly to David Ellis of NZAGC Press, we just want to say, David, you've been amazingly supportive to work with, very patient, as this book took a lot longer to finish than originally anticipated. You're very transparent and professional, very open and flexible from start to end with book production. It's been an absolute pleasure to work with you. And we feel very proud that our book is an NZCR publication. Please pass on our thanks to the copy editor and the peer reviewer who gave us really great critical feedback. And I just want to reiterate in front of everyone how lucky we are in Aotearoa to have NZCR Press because they do their utmost to support writers in this country to fill those much needed gaps in educational literature. So we have felt a real sense of collaboration with NZCR Press, and thank you very much, David, and for sponsoring this launch. Thank you. And to our very special speaker, I think you must all surely agree, a most dedicated educationalist who's committed herself to gifted education for decades. Rosemary Cathcart, we're so humbled that you're here to advocate for our book today. As I listened to you, I could hear the authenticity in your voice and I could feel that sense of celebration in this book and your affirmation of us, but know that you are precious to us in the gifted education community in New Zealand, and thank you so much for launching our book. Thank you. Thank you. Just a little personal message to Valerie Margrain, the first editor of this publication. I know Valerie. This is from Joe and I, Valerie's co-editors. Joe and I just want to say what a pleasure it's been to co-edit the book with you, Valerie. This book's journey has at times been through some choppy waters. There were a few hair-raising moments, which does happen when you're developing a book. But we really hope that you can sit back and relax and just enjoy the moment and your holiday to come, because the work is done. And it has been your overall visioning of seeing the book through from start to finish that has been really crucial to its completion. And Joe and I came in much later in the piece to help you with editing, but we want to acknowledge you because you were at the very beginning of this and you put in so much work. And just to acknowledge how the three of us have worked as a collective very successfully, we think it's because we've had the child at the heart of the matter. Yeah. So thank you, Valerie. And to the authors of the book, Valerie, Joe and I want to thank you for your contributions, your insights and your wisdoms. I think all of our writings very much come from our heart. We just know that we're going to make a difference for young children who are gifted, their parents, their families and teachers. What we need to do now as authors is support NZAGC, and we need to get this book out to the masses because we want it to go beyond parents and teachers. We want it to get out to policy makers and advisors and those involved in initial teacher education and such like, so that we can really promote the messages within each chapter. We would like to acknowledge my son Jordan, who's gifted us his painting of flowers for the front of our beautiful text. I hope you all agree it looks lovely. He painted this when he was 7 years old, and his teacher actually took me aside. She was astounded by its balance and composition for a child of 7. So his painting represents all children who are gifted, and whose giftedness provides that foundation for giftedness and the development of talent. So I believe you've had many other children's creative celebrations here at the conference this weekend, and all of these expressions must be noticed, recognised and responded to. And just to finish, I've been involved in early childhood education for 30 years, so listening to children's thinking, valuing their play choices and celebrating the child's imagination are, in my view, the key underpinnings in order to drive effective pedagogy and lead change in the field of early years and gifted education. And I just want to finish with this inspirational poem which I'm giving to you as teachers and as parents. It's by Julie Brown and it's called Fire. Has anybody heard it? Okay, I just want to leave it to you with no explanation, because Julie Brown says, what makes a fire burn is space between the logs, a breathing space. Too much of a good thing, too many logs packed in too tight can douse the flames almost as surely as a pail of water would. So building fires requires attention to the spaces in between as much as to the wood. When we are able to build open spaces in the same way that we have learned to pile on the logs, then we can come to see how it is fuel and the absence of fuel together that make fire possible. We only need to lay a log lightly from time to time. A fire grows simply because the spaces are there, with openings in which the flame, that knows just how it wants to burn, can find its way. So, nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou koutou.